Shalom to all you Jews on the journey from all over the world. We're here from Livnot on our beautiful porch. There's a war going on right now, but we still want to get this to you. And if you like it, great. I think we can do it every week. So if you like it, hit the like button, the notification button. Let us know that you like it in the comments. What we want to talk about today is the power that helps us push through in tough times. It's the community. Vayakhel Moshe, the Parashat Hashavua starts with the word Vayakhel Moshe. And Moshe created a community. I want to touch just a little bit what a community is. From our sources and from the eyes of Judaism, what exactly is a community? And the first thing that comes to mind is Kol Yisrael Arevim Ze Lazeh. What does that mean? What does it mean? Kol Yisrael Arevim Ze Lazeh. The most simple translation is all of Am Yisrael, we're responsible for each other. We need to take responsibility for each other, which is true. But arev also means sweetness. Arev, when somebody says this thing that I'm tasting here is arev bishvili. In Hebrew, it means it's tasty to me. So Kol Yisrael arevim ze lezeh. That means that we bring out the sweetness in each other. It can also mean like when somebody signs a contractor and he needs a guarantee. A guarantor, I don't know if that said exactly, but you need somebody to say that you have the money that you say that you have, then you need a guarantor. I think that's the word you say. And in Hebrew, it's called arev. That means the type of responsibility. And it also means le'arbev. Milshon, we're all together. We're all me'urbavim. We're all together. We're all in this together. And so that's like just the most basic thing. What does it mean to be together? That's the question. What does it mean to be arevim echad l'shani? There's a very interesting Talmud Bavli Gemara that talks about what exactly is a community. What is in the world, this crazy world that we're living in? How do we define what a community is? And there's a very beautiful Gemara that says, a Talmud. It says, any city that does not have these 10 things within it, a disciple or a wise person is not permitted to dwell in that place. Meaning any community, the basic foundation of community, we need 10 things. And what are they? 1, a court of law. We need the rule of law. 2, a charity fund. A charity fund that is collected by a minimum of 2 people and distributed by a minimum of 3 people. Very interesting to look into that, but we're not going to dive into it deeply right now because we're going to keep this short. But we need a court of law, a charity fund, a synagogue, a place for spirituality, a place for prayer, a place for praying, a bathhouse. You know, nowadays we have showers, thank God, but that's very, very important, and like to keep to keep us clean and keep us tidy. A restroom, of course. A physician, a physical well-being. We need a physician, a surgeon, or somebody to take out the blood. That's what they call it in the past, in the days that used to be. And a scribe, somebody who writes something, a legal letter. A butcher for food, and a teacher for children. Rabbi Akiva adds one more thing, which is fruit. You need good fruit, because fruit light up the eyes. That's what Rabbi Akiva says. So we have 10 basic things that we need for a community, according to this passage in the Talmud. And we see it includes also spiritual needs, also physical needs, communal needs, taking care of the poor. We have a really wide perspective of what it means to be a community. It's not just enough to have, some communities, they're very technical. Like, okay, we live in the same place, we go to the same school, those things are important, but we need something deeper. And I think the Talmud starts to give us some kind of introspection. We need this holistic approach to what a community is. And from this, I want to really dive into really what I wanted to say today, to touch the root of it all. Rabbi Nachman, Kabbalistic, Hasidic rabbi from the 18th century, he says something really, really deep about what a community is, and I want to share it with you. For in every single member of Israel, he says in the Likutei Moharan, every single member of Israel, there's a precious point that does not exist in their fellow. In every one of us, in me, in you, and in our neighbor, in the person filming this, in every single person in Am Yisrael, there is something special that nobody else has. What I have is not what you have, and what you have is not what they have, and what they have is not what he has. No, we all have something totally different, a present from God, a light from God, and nobody else has this besides the unique person. And this aspect in which one is greater than their fellow, and in this aspect, every one of us is greater than each other in this specific aspect that we have inside of us. In this aspect in which one is greater than their fellow, influences, illuminates, and awakens the heart of the fellow. And the fellow must receive the awakening and this specific aspect from them. As it is written, they will receive from one another. And I think Rabbi Nachman touches here on the most important and deepest idea of what is a community. A community is about each one of us connecting to who we really are deep down inside, our uniqueness, our unique light to shine to the world, and sharing it with each other. This is two things. First, we need to connect to who we really are. And the second thing is we need to share it with each other. And this brings me back to this week's Parsha. It starts Vayakhel Moshe, and then Moshe talks about two things. One is Shabbat, and one is the Mishkan, the Oel Moed, or the God willing, the house of prayer for all nations. These are two things that really connect us as a community, can also connect each one to ourselves, to our good part. You know, we all have our good and our bad days. We can connect to our light, and we can connect, and there are days when we're less connected, but we each have the duty to do what we can in order to connect to our best, to our light. And when we connect to our light, Shabbat really helps that. We can also connect to each other and share with each other, which Shabbat also has. And of course, the house of prayer for all nations, God willing, it says in the days to come, it'll be a house of prayer for all nations. And what is it built from? It's not built of stone. It's not built it's built out of the goodness in the hearts of each human being in the world. That's what it's built of. It's built of my light and your light and your light and your light and everybody's light coming together. And that's how we build the house of prayer for all nations, God willing. Vayakhel Moshe, maybe we be zoche, maybe we have the merit to connect to our light, our unique light that God gave only to us, only to me and only to you and only to each and one of us, and maybe we share it with each other, and that's, God willing, maybe build a community that way, and may that bring resilience and strength to each other in these times. And great, that's all for today. B'ezrat Hashem, if you liked it, we'll probably have one next week. Let us know in the comments, hit the notification, whatever. And we'll see you, B'ezrat Hashem, soon here in the mountains of Galilee at Livnot, Vayakhel.